It's Late Night Saturday! Tonight's guest, Sharon Meyer. Gary Sadowsky. And the cast from the musical A Chorus Line, Lyric Theater is here. I'm Mark Bogart in for J.D. Barley, and now, here's Tim!
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, and what a terrific show we have for you tonight. Tonight is our first ever forecast off with Sharon Meyer and Gary Sadowsky. Plus, that's not all you're getting tonight. Plus, we have the cast of Lyric Theater's A Chorus Line. Now, before we get to all that, we have a very special guest with us here tonight, and she's sitting right beside me. Second grade is not typically where one starts thinking about fundraising for a cause, especially if it's on your birthday. But not such the case for young Sonia Nussbaum, who for the past 2 years has raised money and awareness for the Chittenden County Humane Society. This past September, Sonia put the call out again to her school, family, and friends, and arranged for a number of drop-off points where folks could donate food, toys, and necessities for pets. Sonia, along with her brother Benjamin, who's having his birthday tonight, even created a PSA for TV. Sonia Nussbaum, everybody. Sonia, I have to tell you, I'm so inspired by what you're doing. How are you tonight?
Good.
You're doing good, yeah? And tell me something, second grade, how old is second grade anyways? How old are you?
Well, I'm 7, but some people are 8 in my class.
8 in your class? Yeah, I was 12 in second grade, but I stayed back a couple times. So are you liking second grade?
Yep.
What inspired you to go ahead and raise all this awareness for pets?
Well, I've always liked dogs, and I love taking care of pets, and I love being with them, and especially now the Humane Society is packed with animals, so it's very important to give stuff to them if they need it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what, you really did a tremendous job. And you have a dog, Linus, and Linus was a stray. Where did you get him from?
He wasn't stray.
Oh, he wasn't? I'll check my notes. I'm sorry about that. Where'd you get Linus from?
Random rescue.
A random rescue. Oh, that's very nice. And how old is Linus?
He is 2.
He's 2. He's a cute dog. I've seen him before. You know, we're really inspired by what you did. You did a PSA with your brother Benjamin, which was really cute. And you really rallied out there, and you went out to all of the different, you went to the schools, you went to different businesses. It really touched us. And I shared your story with one of our sponsors, Pet Food Warehouse. And the director of marketing, Evan Whistle of Pet Food Warehouse, was so moved by your love and care for pets that he rallied at their South Burlington store and came here tonight. He's over there in the corner. Take a look over there. Tonight, they came with over $1,000 in pet products and supplies that they are donating to the Humane Society in your name. How about that, Sonia Nussbaum? All right. So congratulations to you for being such an inspiring young little girl. I hope you have a big car. Do you drive a big car? Yeah, all right.
Not really.
You don't really drive a big car?
My dad drives a little. Well, my mom has a really little car, and my dad has a medium-sized car.
Well, I hope you brought both the cars tonight. Sonia Nussbaum, everybody. Let's hear it for her. And how are you?
I'm well, Kavanagh.
And what is your name?
My name is Lauren.
Lauren?
Lauren.
Lauren, and where are you from?
I'm from Colchester.
From Colchester. Have you ever been to a taping of Late Night Saturday?
I have. I've been to many tapings.
Many tapings. Well, Lauren, you know why I'm talking to you right now?
Not so sure.
Not so sure? You know who the lovely Miss Jen Jen is, then?
Oh, I do.
You do? Isn't she lovely?
She is so lovely.
Lauren, you know what she's going to do for you tonight?
I hope I know.
She is going to spin that wheel for you. Let's give it over to the lovely Miss Jen Jen to go ahead and spin that wheel. Find out what is on that wheel for all of our prizes and sponsors. There's all kinds of wonderful gifts up there from various businesses, including Pet Food Warehouse, is up there on the screen. And let's find out exactly what it is that's going to land on for you. Lauren, I hope it's something exactly that you want. And look what it's landing on. It has landed on the Vermont Teddy Bear, Lauren. You have just won the Holstein Bear, compliments of the Vermont Teddy Bear. And we have that for you. We're going to provide that for you. Plus, we're going to throw in a jar of Jed's Maple Mud. It's delicious, made right here in the Northeast Kingdom. Be sure to tune in to Champ 101.3 for details about the show. We'll be right back with more Late Night Saturday right after this. Congratulations. Way to go. Good job. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. We're going to jump right into things, but first I want to tell you about something. Last spring I told you about a new addition to the Kavanagh family, little Catherine Chloe Kavanagh, born to my sister Andrea Newell, her husband. And take a look at how cute she is. She's getting cuter and cuter by the day. Take a look at that on your monitors right now. Well, not to be outdone, my brother Mike and his wife Cynthia had their first child a little while later. So take a look at this guy and listen to the name, Jack Lewis Kavanagh. There he is in the picture with my brother and his wife. We met up with, thank you. We met up with all of them for Canadian Thanksgiving at my folks' place, and finally, my son Sawyer, here in the picture, is no longer the youngest Kavanagh. How about that, huh? All right. With less than a week to the general election, we caught up with our own Sarah Palin, hitting the streets where? Well, of New York City. Governor Palin, are you out there? Good evening.
Tim, I'm here. Hello. Tim, hello.
You seem to be taking some heat over your little New York City spending binge.
Oh, Tim, so far the best part of running for VP is the free makeover and shopping spree. I really needed this makeover, Tim. I just couldn't keep campaigning the way I looked before. I just looked like a hockey mom.
Now, Miss Palin, we actually found out that it was not just you that got the makeover, but your entire family received one, and we have a picture of your family before the makeover. Let's take a look at that. Oh.
Well, hello? Stacy and Clinton from What Not to Wear offered me $5,000. Heck, that could not even cover my lipstick. Besides, I got a much better deal from the Republican National Convention. They gave me $150,000.
Wow. Now, don't you think that in this time of economic despair, it was probably not a good idea for you to go on a $150,000 wardrobe shopping spree, courtesy of the RNC and the taxpayers?
Well, I know it does seem like a lot of money, but I just read that my fellow maverick, John McCain, has a serious problem with his poll.
Ooh.
And the best way to get these polls back up is that you have to look smoking hot. A little economic stimulus never hurt anyone.
Well, yes, it does seem to be working.
Besides, I'm supposed to let Cindy McCain get all the fashion credit, all her designer clothes, and she does look hot for an old lady. Facelift.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Nothing, Tim. I was just saying I'm a maverick, just like James Garner.
All right, listen. Governor Palin, you're just days away from the election. Anything you want to say to our viewers who may be undecided at this point?
Yes, Tim. I'd like to say something to the American people. It's very important, close to my heart. Please use coupons. Please. I bought a pair of shoes, and I got a second pair for half price.
Well, that's good advice. Governor Sarah Palin, everybody. Good luck on Tuesday. Well, if she doesn't make it as vice president, I'm sure there's something for her. All right, listen, one of the most interesting areas at WCAX TV is the weather department. With an ever-changing climate and keeping up with new technology, our two guests, well, they stay quite busy. So much so that we thought it would be fun to get a couple of them over here and have some fun with them. So here to take part in the first ever Late Night Saturday Forecast Off, please welcome from Channel 3, Sharon Meyer and Gary Sadowsky. I appreciate it. Gary, how are you? Oh boy, oh boy. You've got some nice fans out there. All right. So obviously you've been telling the weather and telling it well because you got a nice reception there. That's nice.
They just like all the early snow that we're getting already.
You folks like the early snow right now? All right. And
Kind of mix there, isn't it?
a mix of snow and sleet, maybe?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
that's
talking
it,
about?
exactly.
You brought a friend with you, Gary. Who's this?
Well, this is, if people who are loyal viewers of the morning show know that we have a rooster on Friday mornings to help people wake up. It's a taped rooster, but this is the backup just in case the tape fails.
Uh-huh. And you always have him on the set.
Always on set. He keeps us company every Friday morning. He'll be there. next
Sharon,
Friday.
I know that you were very moved by that segment we did earlier with Sonia Nussbaum because you're a pet lover yourself.
Right. Well, we've had the Home Sweet Home on Channel 3 for years now. I don't know how many years, but years. And we'll be starting that up again. I think the end of the month is when our next segment in. We have a lot of the different humane societies. They come in with the animals that are looking for homes, and we give them a chance to get on the air, and it always helps find them homes.
Yeah, and you do a great job. You kind of get that message out there. And you've got a couple of pets that you've brought into your home.
Lucy and Daisy.
Yeah,
That's
and you
right.
bring them to the station from time to time.
Every now and then. Most people at Channel 3 know Lucy and Daisy.
Oh, indeed we do. And Gary, you have no pets.
Well,
Well, you have a bird.
Well, I did. Thanks for bringing that up, Tim.
What happened to the bird?
Well, this bird is a little more lively than poor Charlie right now. He kind of got old.
He kind of got old. And do you have any other pets right now?
No.
No? All right.
Sorry about that.
Well, Mark Pogat, he's our stage manager here. He is telling me that we need to go ahead and start the forecast off. Are you guys ready to start
we're
this
ready.
up?
Oh, I guess.
You guys?
By the way, Tim, are these real people out there? 'Cause
These are real people. Are you real people out there? It's about as real as it gets.
We're not used to this. We're used to just looking at the cameras.
Yeah, and sometimes Marcellus is creeping around the studio too. So.
Not a real person.
All right. All right, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to be asking you a series of questions that may or may not be weather-related questions, all right?
We're
and
ready.
you need to answer it. You've got buzzers here in front of you. Hold down good and strong on the buzzer if you think that you have... Not now!
Are we out of time yet?
We're almost out of time. You go ahead and buzz in if you think that you've got the answer. If you do not have the correct answer, we're going to turn to the other person and see if they can answer correctly.
Do we have any prizes?
Do we have prizes? Yes, we'll tell you about the prizes later. We don't have any prizes. Just give away $1,000 in pet food stuff for crying out loud. I got a dog bone out back for you.
Okay.
That sounded terrible too. Yeah. All right, anyways. All right, let's go ahead. Question number 1, hands on the buzzers. Here we go. Where in this region can you find the highest relative humidity? Buzz in if you know. Gary.
My sweaty Uncle Max?
Your sweaty Uncle Max. All right, is that correct, audience? No! Sharon, would you like a try at this one?
How did they know?
How would they know?
I would have said the same thing.
You have an Uncle Max, too? Are you two related? Is that how that
A
works?
little known fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Marcellus is the father? All right, we'll go ahead on with the next question then. Take a look at the monitor. This formation right here on the monitor in front of you is common in some areas of the country, more so than other areas. Its effects can dampen your spirits. Buzz in if you think you know what that was. Right there.
You know what that is?
Buzz in.
Okay, fine.
All right, Gary, you buzzed in first. I don't know, is yours working?
Oh, that was, whoa. Is this Channel 3?
What was that?
That was Mount Mansfield the day it erupted.
Mount Mansfield. No, I'm sorry, that is not. Let's go ahead and reveal the full picture. The answer is not a thunderstorm whatsoever. It is actually, right here on your monitors at home, it is pollution. Those are smokestacks. Look at that.
Really? A close-up?
Yeah, you were pretty close.
Yeah,
All right.
Kind of.
Next question. This one's going to be tough. Sharon, I expect you to buzz in.
Okay.
All right? All right. And your answer is? No?
Sky.
Sky. And the question was, if you were a circumzenithal arc, where would you be? Sharon.
In the sky?
In the sky.
Is that anything like Noah's Ark?
I don't know. Circumzenithal, I thought maybe that would have something to do with like a synagogue or something. I have no idea. All right, here we go with the next question. Are you ready? You're reading. What is frost advisory? Oh, Sharon.
It's when there's going to be frost.
Wow, she's good.
It's simple. We like to keep it simple
She's
for everybody.
good. All right, it's when there's going to be frost. And what is frost?
It's when things freeze on the ground.
All right, Gary?
Well,
Is she correct?
it's
A
like-
frost advisory is when there is going to be frost. So you know what? She's got the correct answer. Let's give it to her. Sharon's up on the board. I got all the points. It doesn't even really matter. Found only this time of year and usually starting within a half hour after sunset. Please define the picture on the monitor. Please define the picture on the monitor. You're going to have to look over there.
Monitor over there. Oh, man.
Look at that picture. This time of year, go ahead and buzz in. What does that look like? Yes, Gary Sadowsky.
Well, it looked a lot like the top of Tim's head.
All right. Let's find out if it is. Reveal the entire picture, if you will, and let's see what that is. Is it? Oh, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
I see.
It's close enough. All right. All right. You know what? I don't even like that question. All right. Here we go. What phenomenon is usually responsible for extra inches of powder being dumped on the greater Burlington area?
Lake
Sharon
effect
Meyer. Lake effect snow? Is she correct? Well, we thought it was when the Canadian cartel got something past customs, so I guess it's lake effect snow. How do cold fronts form? Cold fronts form? Gary.
Who are you calling old?
Cold. Cold fronts. How do cold fronts form?
Do you know how warm fronts form? It's just the opposite.
Just the opposite? I thought it was when you say I do. All right. What is the definition of black ice? Sharon?
Ice on the road.
Ice on the road. Is she correct, Gary?
That sounds pretty good.
So it's not the, all right, ice on the road then. All right, we got only time for a couple more questions. Those are flying really good right now.
These are tough questions, Tim.
All right, take a look at the monitor. We've got two more questions for you, often reaching high into the atmosphere and usually more vertically developed. Tell the folks watching what they are looking at.
Cumulonimbus cloud.
Oh, Gary Sadowsky. Is he correct? No. Let's take a look at that monitor and find out. It's cotton candy. That's what we're looking at. All right. And here's the final question for the first ever late night Saturday forecast off. What is the definition of flash flood? Buzz in if you think you know it. Flash flood. Gary?
A lot of water coming at you fast.
Wow, he's good. Did you see that? Did you see? I just took the head off of one of our students here at Champlain College. That's terrible. Sorry about that. I don't have an answer for you. I thought you would know. You're the weather guy.
Well, I tell you what, I have a question for you.
What's that?
It's a physics question. You're familiar with string theory?
String theory.
what
Do you know
string
anything
theory
about
is?
string theory?
The string
Physics,
theory?
think back to physics.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not really a student. I was never a student, although I don't tell my kids. What are we doing? Oh,
nothing. Hey, I was done.
All right, we're going to have a late night Saturday from the answers. Thank you very much, and welcome back to the show. That was fun, that first ever forecast off, and we've got some more fun for you right ahead. Plus, we're going to be giving away another pair of tickets to Lyric Theater's A Chorus Line. You know, 33 years after making its Broadway debut, A Chorus Line returns to the Flynn main stage November 13th through the 16th as part of Lyric Theater's 35th season. Tickets for the show are available at 86 Flynn, 802 86 Flynn, or by logging on to flyntix.org. And now, here to perform the hit song One, please welcome to the Fairpoint Communications stage the cast of Lyric Theater's A Chorus Line. right, listen, I'd like to thank my guests Sharon, Meyer, and Gary Sadowsky for being here, and also the cast of Lyric Theater's A Chorus Line. Join us next week from the Waterfront Park in Burlington as we bring you highlights of the Lake Champlain Maritime Festival. And please remember to support local artists, just like the folks that you've seen here tonight. We'll see you next time on Late Night Saturday. Farewell.